Hey guys, so it's time to do another comparison here with the Galaxy A5 2017. We're going to check out its performance against the beast, the OnePlus 3T. So this is going to be very interesting because, as I said, they're about the same price, basically, and that is something to consider here. But on first look, it could look like the 3T offers you a little bit more in terms of the performance, but the A5 offers you a bit more in terms of the finishing touches like the build, the waterproofing, etc. But it should be very interesting. Oh, that was close. So the A5, I think, just beat the 3T when it came to the boot up there. We are running the latest Nugget official software here on the 3T, so it was recently up to date onto the Nugget, which is nice. I think we're running Marshmallow still on this one with the TouchWiz overlay. So we're just going to open up a few apps, see how they perform day to day, see if A5 can keep up here. Everything should be closed down, and let's go. So this is going to be brutal, I think, and so far it is going towards the 3T, I think, when it comes to these basic apps, as to be expected. And we do have camera, so you can see how blindingly fast the 3T is here with these apps, as well as the game going into that. Start a new game. Power on the right, as you can see. So poor little A5. It was a good proposition last year, but this year the competition is very tough. It's a very hard sell. But you can see, I think, if you're looking for your performance here, the 3T is pretty much a beast still. And it is coming as well with double the RAM, which is very useful. I think this had to download some files, so that wasn't fair, that one. So don't get it twisted, A5, you didn't win that one. And you can see we are done now, and we're going to keep them open, obviously, check out how they perform in terms of the multitasking. We haven't done any tests on Nugget with the 3T. But a solid victory here when it comes to the performance stakes. If you are into that is very self-explanatory there. You weren't expecting anything different. Just check out some web page load. This could be a similar story here. Go. So a little bit quicker there on the right. In terms of the actual displays, I would say they're about comparable, really. I think the 3T has a very delicious display. It's not too bad whatsoever, really. It's full HD. They're both full HD, obviously, not 2K or anything. So they're about comparable, really. I think before the OnePlus 3 seemed to have a little bit less display in terms of compared to Samsung panels, but I really can't see a difference here. If anything, this one looks a little bit brighter, and they are on like the max brightness here. In terms of the actual speed there, you could see the 3T was pretty much killing it again. and we're just going to have a look at the multitasking just to round off here. So this is 3 gigs of RAM versus 6 gigs in the OnePlus 3T, and you can see very solid performance here from the A5. Maybe it has woken up a little bit here, but will it hold the games in memory? That is the question. A little bit faster on the 3T for the camera there. Let's see. So straight in there on the 3T, beastly performance. I mean, seriously, look at that. It's like they've made it even faster than how it was on Marshmallow. And I think the A5 is tapping out here. Oh yes, it is. It is tapping. You see, I definitely touched it then. Sometimes it doesn't respond, I've noticed. It did keep that one in memory, which is good. So in terms of the performance, no comparison really. OnePlus has really nailed it when it comes to affordable performance. But obviously, performance isn't everything. And there are some things to consider here on the left with the A5. Not everyone does like a 5.5-inch phone. I've been saying for a long time OnePlus should make a 5-inch version similar to the OnePlus X, but with the same great specs. For those who like a smaller phone, I definitely think that's going to appeal to people. Some people have been saying that this build is ugly, but I can't really see it. I think it's a very nice design here, whichever colour you do go for. It's obviously got probably a little bit more like fragile back here compared to the OnePlus 3T, which is more metal, which I do prefer generally. One interesting thing I did notice is that they put the speaker on the side here, which I didn't actually notice before, which is a really weird place. I've not really seen any phone like that before, whereas you do get it on the bottom here with the 3T. Obviously we do have Type-C on both of them. Your dash charging, which is ridiculously fast with the 3T versus a standard fast charging, although you do have to use a proprietary adapter for the 3T, which is a bit annoying when you're out and about. In terms of the battery, probably going to be about comparable really. Both have very good capacities. This has a smaller screen obviously, which is sucking a bit less energy. But this does have 4K video recording obviously, and optical image stabilization. I think it does anyway, whereas they took it away for the A5 2017, the optical image stabilization, so that's a bit annoying. So it's a hard sell really, the A5 compared to the OnePlus 3T. If you're looking for something with the mainstream brand, your warranty, etc., then it's a solid phone. The A5, you're not going to be disappointed, but there's definitely better on the market for this particular price point in 2017. That's just the way it is really. Obviously you do get your waterproofing as well, but I have done like a water test with this. Still no issues like a month later, so maybe they've done something there quite nice. Hope you found the comparison helpful. We'll be doing some other comparisons very shortly, so do stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.